Would you like to see what full-blown TDS looks like? Watch Lawrence O'Donnell show everybody what an unhinged anchor at MSNBC can do. This guy is next level TDS. I won't subject you to the whole segment since his ramblings go on and on for 22 minutes, and his derangement just gets worse, but I'll link it below. Here's just a small clip to give you a taste of what he is going through.
Well, if Donald Trump gets dementia, how will we know? Donald Trump's mental decline, which is more and more obvious, started from such a low level of mental processing power that it's hard to track his decline. It's from low to lower. And then there are days like today when Donald Trump asks himself out loud in public if he is allowed to appoint himself chair of the Federal Reserve. Now, it may be tiresome to hear, but we must not grow weary of making the point that no other president was ever capable of saying anything as stupid or as indicative of dementia as that.
Wow. Just wow. That was a pretty deranged rant. Based on what Mr. O'Donnell just said, Trump must be incoherent by now. Now let's watch for a few minutes to see what Trump actually said and let us all see this dementia for ourselves.
11. So that'll be very nice, very patriotic. We're doing well as a country. If the Fed would ever lower rates, we'd buy debt for a lot less. It's a shame. This guy, you ever have a guy that's not a smart person and you're dealing with him and you have to deal. He's not a smart guy. He's worried about inflation. I said, that's right. If there's inflation in 6 months or 9 months, you lower the rates. So you raise the rates. You can do whatever you want, Brian, right? So let's say there's rampant inflation, which there's none. You know what there is? Is success. I got a call from Congress last night. Sir, there's a problem. I said, what is it? Money is pouring in. We don't know how to account for it. I said, check the tariffs. $88 billion came in from tariffs. No inflation. And it's going to get even more so. I know what I'm doing. So we have a stupid person, frankly, at the Fed. He probably won't cut today. Europe had 10 cuts, and we had none. And I guess he's a political guy. I don't know. He's a political guy who's not a smart person, but he's costing the country a fortune. So what I'm going to do is, he gets out in about 9 months. He gets fortunately terminated. Biden, I would have never reappointed him. Biden reappointed him. I don't know why that is, but I guess maybe he was a Democrat. Got great advice from Mnuchin on this one. Great advice. But he's done a poor job. So we have no inflation. We have only success. And I'd like to see interest rates get down. Now, Biden did a lot of very short-term debt. So we have short-term debt coming down. And because of this guy's rates, if he'd lowered a point, I'd pay about a point less. Then if he'd lowered 2 points, I'd pay about 2 points less. And that's for 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, 5 years. It's hundreds of billions, it's even trillions of dollars that we're going to lose because of this too late. I call him too late Powell because he's always too late. I mean, if you look at him, every time I did this, I was right 100%. He was wrong. Maybe I should go to the Fed. Am I allowed to appoint myself, Doc? I don't know. Am I allowed to appoint myself to the Fed? I do a much better job than these people. So anyway, we should be 2 points lower. It'd be nice to be 2.5 points lower. We'd be saving $800 billion, $700 billion. That's a lot of money. Think of it for nothing, for absolutely nothing. We'd save $600, $700, $800 billion. We have, I think we're 38th now in interest, and we should be number one. We should be the lowest.
Seems a little different than what he just described. Trump seemed to be joking and pondering the questions with his staff about if he could even be put in that position since the current person can't do the job correctly. But did Mr. O'Donnell already forget he just spent the last 4 years covering for Biden's actual mental decline? I guess if you used Biden as your example of a mentally fit person, then you would have a very skewed view on what a mentally stable person would look like. I guess most of us could agree that someone with TDS probably doesn't have great judgment, and you should probably not get your advice or any reliable information from them. I just hope Mr. O'Donnell will get the help he needs. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and even comment if you would like to see more of this content.